Lovely stuff indeed there from Captain A and those crazy commercial monsters. Okay, now folks, our next guest is a little bit controversial. This is a man who claims to be over 110 years old. If you believe, of course, the rather outrageous boasts he makes in his new book, which is called Hitler's Frozen Nephew. He states in this book that he was born in Frankfurt in the year 1901, where he grew up to serve as a lieutenant in Hitler's very own personal guard. Paddy, who is with me here, claims that his idyllic lifestyle came to an abrupt end when he was frozen in 1944 as part of a Nazi experiment. He remained frozen for the next 70 years, he insists, until he was found behind a stack of frozen chicken meats in a Supermax in Gort. That's Gort, County Galway. Guys, this is Mr. Paddy Hayes. Paddy, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me there, Dave?
Sorry, Paddy. Could you just step up a bit?
Can you hear me now there, David?
Well, yeah, that's better, Paddy. Okay, Paddy, straight to brass tacks. The Jews. Why the Jews?
Well, why not the Jews, Dave?
Why not the Jew? Well, that's what kind of a question is that? Like, why anybody, Paddy?
That's what I'm saying to you now, Dave. Why anybody? You know, it has to be somebody.
Well, like, what, does it really? I mean, I have to disagree with you there, Paddy. I mean, I have friends from all different
minorities.
It's a free
country, Dave. Go ahead.
Crunk's uncle is Jewish, I believe. He's a Jew, isn't he, Crunk?
No, he's not, Dave, no.
I thought I heard of an Uncle Joe Crunkford one day. Maybe you had a few too many brandies.
But that's my auntie, David.
No, Paddy, let me talk about this freezing process, because it's the science of this that gets me, Paddy. And I'm not claiming to be any kind of Einstein, but I don't really think it adds up. Frozen in 1944, Paddy. Is that what you're telling us?
It's 2014, Dave. Anything's possible now, you know. We've come a long way.
But 1944, Paddy. Is this any reason to hate the Jews?
I'll give you a reason now, Dave. You know, as I said before, it has to be somebody. You know, hate's a powerful word, Dave. It's it's a big issue.
I mean, I'm not really a cynic, but when people have books to sell, they can often launch ludicrous hypotheses in an attempt to gain publicity and therefore increase the sales of the said book.
My memoirs is God's truth. God's own truth is written in my memoirs, Paddy. You know, I was a lieutenant in the German army. I served under Rommel on his South African campaign. You know, that's in the book there,
Paddy,
Dave.
Paddy,
if people want to know what really happened, the secret history of the Nazi Germany, just go and buy the book. Hitler's favourite nephew. Frozen Nephew.
Okay, Paddy, but let's say this did happen like you say it did, okay? What exactly was it like to be frozen? You know? Frozen?
It was fine, Dave. Not a bother.
Frozen for generations.
I tell you what it was like, Dave. It was like taking a bath and the water gets cold and you fall asleep and you wake up and you're in Gort and Supermax.
Gort?
You have no idea where you are.
Why Gort?
Well, Gort's a lovely town, Dave. There's that, and you know, besides that, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a scientist, Dave. I'm not a scientist.
I have to interrupt you there, Paddy. We've got some text coming in here.
I'll answer anybody's questions, Dave.
Porrick from Swords says, I've never heard so much tripe in all of my life. If that man's a German, then I'm the Queen of Norway, he says. Unbelievable, utter tripe. Ouch. Paddy, those are strong. Wait, we have one more for you. From Mary in Gort, the town you claim to be residing in right now. She says, I've known Paddy Hayes for the last 40 years. He grew up down the road from me and was in the year above me in national school. He's always been one for the tall tales, but this really takes the cake. I never thought he'd go this far.
Listen, Dave. You're putting these jack-ons on the air now.
What have you got to say to that?
He's making these outrageous claims. Let me tell you about. I presume is that you, Mary Campbell, down in Gort? Let me tell you now, Dave, about Mary Campbell.
Mary specifically
the
asked for
her
surname not to be mentioned.
Can't be trusted, Dave.
No,
I know those people.
Paddy, this is out of order.
Cannot be trusted, Dave.
It was strictly Mary.
Dave, I'm a military man. Military man. Hand on my shoulder, Dave.
No.
I'm a military man.
Paddy,
I am telling God's truth.
I haven't been impressed.
This is you're putting them people on the air. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
We're going to cut to a song. We're going to cut to a song here. Thanks.
I am Thornado, the Celtic god of storms and bad fucking weather.
Tie your shoes and hope I'm not destroyed.
So, that was the Pox Men with Thornado. Electrifying stuff there, to be sure. Okay, now, folks, it's the one you've all been waiting for. Indeed, your texts have been coming in all morning, and now we have selected one special question for Crunk. Are you ready, Crunk?
Oh yeah, go on ahead.
Here we go now. Today's question for Crunk will be posed by Donald Fahey from Palnamucka in Tipperary. Donald writes as follows: Crunk, are you a cyclops?
No, I'm not. That's a disgraceful thing to say.
Well, you know what I mean, Crunk. You do have only one eye. I think it's an honest question. You seem to be...
No, I don't. That's two eyes, David. It only looks like that. They're close together.
Well, from where I'm sitting, Crunk, it looks like one big eye, but it's lodged in the middle of your forehead. Would you not agree with that?
No, I wouldn't, David. It's a fucking disgrace. That's a fucking disgrace.
Hold on now, Crunk. You can't really say that. This is morning radio. We're live on air. Donald, I'm sorry about that, but you seem to have upset my colleague here, though I'm sure, I'm hopeful that he will recover in time for our next show. Please God, anyways. I'm afraid that's all for today, folks. Now, to play us out, we're going to have The Walk with Codeine Dolly.
Codeine Dolly, she's my lady, treats me better than friends and lovers. Call me crazy, I sit here smiling, tulips growing in front of me. Born in the 90s, town of Killarney, father in the army, mother in the ward. Call me crazy, fearsome baby, used to have, I don't need it no more. Codeine Dolly, she's my baby, treats me like I want to be. Codeine Dolly treats me kindly. I sit here smiling like a circus clown. Rock of ages in many stages. Silver grey metal in a glass box. You dropped my bottle, Christmas came early. Money in the post, milk from the jug. Codeine Dolly, she's my baby, treats me like I want to be.